Baseball, it is said, is just a game. True.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of. So striding in, Hanley Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Jeanette is there. Throw to first will be in time to retire Ramirez for the game's first out. Coming to the plate now, number 27. And he's ready to take his first cuts. In there, strike one. Wright has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. The windup and the 0-1. And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past a swing for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play at first. Striding into the box, number 37. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Bouncer down the line. Napoli over to his left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Matt Olson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ramirez has a play. And that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reynolds is in pursuit, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away now. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. And this is knocked down on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he'll just step on first here to take the shoe around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but foul. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Olson over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Mark Reynolds.
Leading off for Cuba.
Pitch on the way.
Mark Reynolds.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Sanchez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a sinker, and a curveball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. So striding forward now, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Stepping in, Christian Villanueva. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Snyder is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Is in there for the second strike. This is skied into short left center. Reynolds coming in. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high pop-up right over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. Curveball locks him up, strike 3. And that... Digging in now.
The shortstop, number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind to get this pitch count up, and get off for the boys in front of him.
Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
On the move is Martinez. He makes the running play. 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Stephen Wright. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sanchez gets his sign. First pitch on the way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to play it is Zobrist. He'll whip this one to first in time. And that ready for another chance. Number 27 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Count still full, 3-2. Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Number 37 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So one away here with the base is empty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the second out. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
On the ground to the left side. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 37. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 37.
Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Martinez. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's around third now and heading for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Ball and a strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Piazza is after it. Throw goes over to third. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Here's Mark Reynolds. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Snyder's on his horse. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sanchez pauses. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a strike as he waves through and into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up onto the roof and gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Napoli. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Mike Piazza. He popped out in his first trip. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Right is there. 2 gone. Into the box, Ben Zobrist. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. Zobrist takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Standing in, Anibal Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Leading off the inning, Christian Villanueva, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now to the plate, number 25. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Count is 1-2 now. Sanchez sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Ramirez loves it. And a close play at first, but he's called out in the So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hanley Ramirez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. Ready for another shot now. Number 27. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Ground ball right side. Fielded by Jeanette. And there's out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Wright. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot and a very dangerous one at that. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Still no balls and 2 strikes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Piazza has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Number 37 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. He's around third now, heading for home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Counts 1-1.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Piazza has it, and the throw to first ends the inning.
Attention, please. Now pitching, Tony.
Ready for another chance. Duke Snider is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Not an easy thing to do because that knuckleball doesn't have a lot of velo. He was able to pull it, but keep it just enough fair for the long home run.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Mike Napoli. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Reynolds. No. Hits to this. Felipe Rivero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
The 1-0. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Christian Villanueva. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Griffey is over. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next, Gary Carter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. He's got it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Number 25.
Missed with a breaking ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Ramirez takes it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the second out. Now to the plate. The pitcher, Tony Watson. Pedro Alvarez. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey Jr. is going to have room out there as he puts. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
And a changeup right down the middle.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
To 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike. Digging in, number 37. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
Right fielder, number 37.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 down. Settling in now. Jeanette. Mark Melanson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching, Mark.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Junior's coming in, and he makes the catch for the second out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Anibal Afternoon baseball. Now to the plate, Albert Pujols. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Indians, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
One strike to Pujols. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. To 1-2 now. Kazmir has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Now at the plate, Jay Buhner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Pujols gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back. Still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Now batting, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Ripken, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the hardwood plate. That's when you...
Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dawson on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Jake Lamb standing in now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. At the plate, Brandon Moss. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now he'll step off. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. Gone! Now the pitch.
Now pitching.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real.
Batting fourth, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Johnny Bench will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bench is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Molitor plays it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Ready for another chance. Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-0 to him now. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jay Buhner, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. Blackmon makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, the double play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready now, Andre Dawson. Set and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Ray Mancini.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Skied into straightaway right. Uner has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now. Chris Carter has come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to...
Number 31.
Mike Morin trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. 4-1. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. And there's out number 1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Hit to third. Chapman's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And it's gone as they add still another. Big Conforto. He flew out in his left. Sliced hard head, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out. Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
He's not having his best outing.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly.